may other terminology which we use is, now when it comes to the up rate, let's say for example, if I'll say gold price has gone from 4,700 to 4,800, now I'll say that gold price has increased. But whereas, let's say talk about our Indian rupee, so 73 to 75, I cannot call that Indian rupee has increased. So now this terminology needs to be understood and needs to be remembered. So what has happened? So basically, like, we are going to talk about in terms of USD INR. So there are two things. So basically, I am talking about USD INR has increased from 73 to 75, which means USD has increased, INR has decreased. So USD has appreciated, INR has depreciated, and this is what the terminology which we need to use. If I talk about 74 to 75 or 73 to 75, which means the currency pair has increased. The value of the currency pair has increased, not the currency has increased. So that is the basic understanding. So, but what do we mean by only when I say 73 becomes 71? Okay, you can also consider the decimals. So 73 becomes 71. By the time we used to say that INR has appreciated, right? That's what it is. So if it becomes 73 becomes 75, we need to use the word INR has depreciated. So basically, this is what it is. So on the other way, we call it as USD has appreciated here and USD has depreciated when the price comes down, when the number comes down. So rather, okay, and this is the one. So again, can I buy USD? Can I buy the foreign currencies? And can I keep it in my house? No, it is not possible at this moment, unless otherwise there is a need for the purchase of. And again, I cannot take delivery. I can make transfers. I can make payments for the products which I import. I can realize the foreign currency in terms of Indian rupees when I do export. Okay, so where do I do? So basically, if you look at the currency market, the first thing is we need to know the spot market. So as far as Indian market is concerned, so RBI, basically it's a regulatory body, and we have got under RBI, so we also have got FEDI, so Foreign Exchange Dealers Association of India. So the authorized dealers comes under foreign FEDI, so they are authorized to buy and sell foreign currencies, and that's the major criteria. And predominantly, most of the banks are the authorized dealers. Again, in the authorized dealers, there are different categories. Sometimes you can see money changes. Sometimes if you go to big star hotels, they can also accept foreign currencies, but they will not issue foreign currencies. So there are places where you can get only the foreign currencies and they won't accept foreign currencies. So either way. So any combinations of either buy or only sell or buy and sell. So all these type of categories comes under authorized dealers. When it comes to bank, when we go for import-export payments, obviously all the transactions are going to be routed through bank. So now the market timing for the currency spot market, so which I'm talking about. So currency market is basically like, so you got it's between the banks. So now there are two markets. So one is interbank market, the other one is merchant market. So when I say merchant market, importers and exporters goes to the bank and they take the price, and they take the prices for the foreign currency. So usually the merchants are called as price takers and the banks are called as price givers. Now, so sometimes the transaction may happen between the banks, because so let's say for example, in a particular bank mostly the importers are coming, and in another bank the exporters are coming. So now their position becomes open and they'll be having some risk. So by the time they need to take price or they need to give price according to their open positions, their trades. So now obviously there is going to be a transaction between banks. Okay, and sometimes they'll give both buy as well as sell price, and usually we call this as market making. So they are doing some market making activities also during the interbank transactions. So if you look at the timings for the market interbank activities as well as the merchant markets. So usually the merchant market timing is, the currency market timing in the spot market is between 9 to 5. So 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And in that, usually 9 to 4:30 p.m. will be the merchant market. So beyond 4:30 p.m., so they won't give prices or they won't take prices from the merchants. Now, the 4:30 to 5 is being used by the bankers to manage their positions. So that's where it is going to be your interbank market. So this is the market timings and how we can participate in the spot market. So only when I have the support documents, we can go and book prices. We can take prices from the banks. And that's the one set of activity. Even if I'm traveling to other countries, I cannot buy and keep it foreign currency in our home. So we have to go with the tickets. We have to go with the visa. So only then we can able to take the prices from the sellers. Now, coming back. So let's say, for example, if I'm talking about the gold price again. So just for an understanding, so I said 4,700 rupees per gram. Sometimes we can also get the price saying that, okay, 4,700.25 paise, 26 paise, 27 paise. So which is a 2 decimal code. And now we normally, if you go to jeweler and they'll give you only one price. Whereas when we come to the exchange traded product normally, so if you look at the stock exchange, if you look at any other products, we'll get two-way price, two-way code. So there will be a bid price, there will be an ask price. When I say bid price, so bid price is nothing but the buying price, the price at which you are willing to buy. And the ask price is the price at which you are willing to sell. Okay. And so at any point of time when you ask for the price, because I don't know whether who are you a buyer or are you a seller? Let's say, for example, assume I'll put it this way. So 73.40 is the buying price. On the other side, 73.50 is the selling price. Now assume you are coming to me and you are asking for a USD price. If I quote 73.50 and you are planning to sell, I cannot accept it because I am ready to buy only at 73.40. That is what my buying price is. And if you are planning to buy, and you have to look at your selling price. So I do not know who are you. So to avoid this, the banks, the market participants, they always quote two-way codes. So bid price as well as ask price, and this is how it is. So usually what is the major change which they'll be quoting it? So here I just quoted like 73.4389. So this is the, again, it can be 2 decimals, it can be 4 decimals. So now 89 and the next price is, the selling price is going to be 90. So which means what? 73.4390. Okay. So it is not 90 rupees. So wherever the change is there, we are quoting. So usually this is how it is. Sometimes if it goes to next number, then we'll have a 4 digits. So that is going to be the 4 decimals which we'll talk about. And this is the kind of two-way code, right? And always the terminology which you can learn now is, or you can aware of, this is called spread. The difference between the buy price and the sell price. Lower the spread, higher. Okay, so the liquidity will be the higher. So the impact is going to be very, very low when you think of taking a decision to buy or sell. Otherwise, so higher the spread will be, okay, so your liquidity will be lower. Usually that's how it is going to be in the market. So as we discussed the appreciation and depreciation part, so whenever the base currency buys more of the quotation currencies, that's what it is. So today I'm just paying 73 rupees to get $1. Sorry. Okay. Assume $1 equal to 73.435. And tomorrow if it is going to be 75, and what do we say? So whenever these has strengthened, so the base currency has strengthened. That's what it is. USD has strengthened or USD has appreciated. On the other way, we are talking about Indian rupee has been depreciated. So this is the one. And it comes to market timings, as I told you, the merchants market is going to be 9 to 4:30 and the interbank market is going to be between 4:32 and 5.